So it's dinner time. What's your favorite way to cook chicken? Sticking it in the air fryer? I'm a fan. Maybe on the grill? How about using some of that seasoning salt or maybe even a little barbecue sauce?
Okay, how about this one? What about some Nyquil, pouring it right over the top?
Nope.
It is something people are posting about online. Seriously, this is what the world has come to. All over the social media app TikTok. It is such a popular post that the U.S. Food and Drug Administration is now issuing a warning. They said the challenge sounds silly and unappetizing, and it definitely is.
It does, yes.
But it could also be very unsafe.
All right, so what are the risks, and are people actually being harmed by this challenge? Let's dig into it, starting with Megan Bragg.
It's the latest trend going around social media, people cooking their chicken in cough or cold medicine. Videos on TikTok show people doing it. They're calling it sleepy chicken or Nyquil chicken. So is it safe to cook chicken with Nyquil? Let's verify.
Now, I consider myself a good cook and can tell you this isn't a good idea, but we went to the experts to get you answers.
Our sources, family physician Dr. Carla Robinson and the Mayo Clinic.
These cold medications have many ingredients mixed in there, and so it's really hard to say what happens to the chemical composition of these medications once they are boiled.
One of these three active ingredients in Nyquil is a sedating antihistamine. According to the Mayo Clinic, that can cause drowsiness. Dr. Robinson says boiling the medication makes it more concentrated, which could be harmful to you.
The thought is that if you are boiling the medication, that you could potentially boil away the water contents or the liquefying contents that help to dilute the medication.
Dr. Robinson says you should always be using medicine as it's stated on the label or how your doctor tells you to.
There are guidelines as to how medication is supposed to be used, and anytime you alter that, you run the risk of either being exposed to higher than expected levels of the medication or maybe even rendering the medication ineffective.
Dr. Robinson also wants to remind you that you should not be getting medical advice from the internet.
These trends on TikTok are not proven to be safe. They are not proven therapies for sickness, for a replacement for medication or anything like that.
So we can verify that no, it is not safe to cook chicken or any other food for that matter with Nyquil or any other cold or cough medicine.
Now, parents, if you find that your child has actually tried this trend, experts suggest that you contact the Poison Control Center or your healthcare provider.
I'm just still in shock from the videos. Yeah, they're there, right? But is this a real trend that people are actually doing?
Yeah, a reporter from our sister station in Indianapolis kind of dug into that too and found that despite the attention that it's getting online and from organizations like the FDA, the trend might not be as widespread as you think. So Madison Stacy found that the sleepy chicken recipe, as that's what they're calling it, right? It's been going around for years, and it may have started as satire.
But the bottom line is, even if folks are just participating in this trend to get a couple of likes, cooking and boiling the Nyquil, even without digesting it, can cause high levels of drugs to enter their body through vapors.
All right, so the bottom line, you just go ahead and pass on this challenge.